Alright. Hi, I'm Eros, and I'm just going to kind of open up the, floor for discussion. Uh, I like to think, contemplate, and figure things out. I like taking things apart in my mind and putting them back together, and I like philosophy. But that's kind of just a little bit about myself. What do you guys like? Is there anyone who wants to talk about energy? Maybe manifestation? Um, do you know how to manifest? In my personal experience, it's a lot easier to have something manifest further away from you than instantaneous manifestation. So, if you do know how to manifest and kind of, create your own reality, then how do you do that? And if you don't, I'm doing a video on manifestation, and so here goes. Manifestation, they teach you in polarity. It's the involution and evolution, which is going from the space to thought, and then it kind of drops into, it has different elemental aspects to it. So it's like air is, well, the first part is space or ether, which is like sound, and that is where the thoughts kind of happen. Then there's the air aspect, where it starts to become more of, you start to talk about it, you start to think more about it, you start to make a plan. Then goes from air to fire. And fire aspect is the action, it's the doing, it's the hard work, it's the continuous wake up every day and make a ritual out of it, or make it make it habitual. And that's where you really get the fire, you get the manifestation going of whatever it is you're trying to manifest. I'm currently trying to manifest a house, or am manifesting a house. So after you get the action part, then it moves into a little bit more of a liquid state, where it's the nurturing aspect. Now that you're doing the work, now you have the flow. It's kind of the give and take, the making, watching it start to take form. And then the last one is earth, and that's when it becomes part of your reality, and it happens. And that's the experience of it. So that's kind of the polarity take. My personal manifestation technique would be create the space of possibility. So believe that it's possible. That makes it part of your field of possibility. Then you create the structure that you want it to follow, or that you want it to be in, which is pretty much doing the work, and start moving towards that goal. And last would be to move into the space of possibility, or move through the space of possibility into the structure. So you put yourself into it. what that looks like is sometimes it's waiting and other times it's action, but it's doing whatever you can to get to your goal and making it what I would call a priority. Once you make something a priority, it becomes a lot more important and you put more energy into it. So it's kind of my tips on manifestation. The best time to manifest something is anytime. And every day something's happening, you're doing something, you're going somewhere, space and time. I call it energy and position. Every day there's movement, so every day you're in a different location, in a different time, in a different place. Even if you're in the same house, in the same apartment, in the same job, you're still moving. It's just, where are you moving? Are you moving up? Are you moving down? Are you moving to the left or the right? Back and forth. So and that's I think a big awareness to have, is realizing that you're constantly moving towards something, and when you have a goal, it gives you a destination. Otherwise you're just moving, and you don't always know where you're going. But when you have a goal, you have an endpoint, you have a location that you're trying to get to. So when you manifest, when you're working on manifestation, it's really just putting a goal out there and then walking yourself to that goal, getting yourself to that location. It's like trying to drive a car on a freeway. You just want to go for a drive, you have nowhere to go. You end up going all over the place and coming back and you did nothing. But when you decide you want to go to like a friend's house, then you have a location, you head over there, you get there, you know you're there. That's kind of my take on manifestation. Thank you. Like, comment. I'm interested in hearing how you manifest, and if you have any tips or really just anything to add, let me know. If you wanna send me a message or comment and give me something else to kind of go over, my opinion on something or your opinion on something, I would love to hear it and be a part of that. So, thank you and have a good one.